Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone.
We are conducting a research entitled an interactive dietary module application
Based on Quran and Sunnah. So, let's get started. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Sarah Ala binti Rosli. My matrix number 1171952. So, I'm going to present about the background and problem statement of our research. So, let's begin. For the background, nowadays, due to the current modernization, people tend to be exposed with various of unhealthy food as people strive to earn money for living. Thus, they are making innovations on the food gone viral, and make people eager to try the foods. The consumptions of unhealthy foods affect people's health, and one foremost things to solve this problem is by planning appropriate dietary to control their eating habits. Study will be one of the important efforts in exposing the public, especially Muslim, to a proper dietary habit as strictly written in our authentic source, the Holy Quran. This research is believed can be helpful to those in diet or specifically those who seek for the right method of nutrition. Application software that was developed, but the development of application were not mentioning about the right way of dietary intake level that align with Quran and Sunnah. Okay, so let's proceed with problem statement. Obesity case in Malaysia is increasing every year. In 2011, study by the National Health and Mobility Survey among Southeast Asian countries showed that Malaysia topped the list with the highest population of obese adults at 44.2%. Lack of exposure to the knowledge of dietary habits according to Quran and Sunnah is one of the problems. Even though Quran and Sunnah have guided the Muslims concerning remedial foods that promote health, especially fruits, many Muslims are not well aware about them.
My name is Aisyah binti Hassan. My matric number 1171932. Today, I want to present about research question and research objective. So, let's go to the presentation.
Research questions. First, what is Quranic verse and narrated hadith that related to dietary? Second, what is the right way to help people to preserve their good health aligned with Quran and Sunnah? And third, how to develop an interactive dietary module application based on Quran and Sunnah. Research objectives. First, to analyze Quranic verse and narrated hadith that related to dietary. Second, to determine the right way to help people to preserve their good health aligned with Quran and Sunnah. And third, to develop an interactive dietary module application based on Quran and Sunnah.
My name is Nur Hakimah binti Zulkifli. My matric number is 1171951. I will be explaining about the significance of research and the research methodology. Next, let us move to significance of research, which will explain on why we conducted this study or why this study is needed. Nowadays, there are overwhelming amount of diseases and health problems because of the community eating habits. The increase in number of new inventions of food that attract people to try and explore something new, which the foods themselves were not fully investigated and not yet permitted due to its new existence. They also tend to catch up viral things, so once the foods appear on their walls of social media, they feel eager to try the foods without hesitation. In addition, this research is also believed to help the group of people that aimed to put on diet due to high statistic numbers of obese people recorded by World Health Organization. However, this study not only useful for obese people, but for everyone who wants to plan their diet based on Quran and Sunnah style. This study will also be helpful to the students and researchers that conducting research which involves in analysis of foods and dietary, especially based on Quran and Sunnah. This study will also be beneficial as it strengthens and enlightens the truth and miracles of both the Holy Quran and Sunnah. So let us move to the literature review. We had reviewed 15 sources that we found that related to our topic, and we decided to divide it into a few sections, which is the first one is dietary and Islamic approaches. Second, health from the Islamic perspectives. Third, intermittent fasting. And the last one is the Islam and healthy foods. For the first one, dietary and Islamic approaches, we all know that dietary is one of the factors that affect our quality of health. So, we must eat clean and nutritious food as outlined in Islam and enshrined in the Quran and Sunnah. The second one is health from the Islamic perspective. Health is very important, but maintaining our general health may be the most crucial issue. Many past studies have been discussing this issue from the Islamic point of view.
Okay, now let's go to the next point, which is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is not a diet, it's a pattern of eating. It's a way of scheduling your meals so that you get the most out of them. Intermittent fasting doesn't change what you eat, it changes when you eat. In addition, intermittent fasting is a simplest way to keep diet. In Islam, intermittent fasting is related to fasting.
So now, let's proceed with the last literature review that we covered about. Okay, so Islam and healthy foods. Okay, so healthy foods is any natural food popularly believed to promote or sustain good health, as by containing vital nutrients, being grown without the use of pesticides, or having a low sodium or fat content. Dictionary.com. Okay, so take healthy food can impact our physical and mental stay healthy. When we take the healthy, we reduce the chances of diseases.
Research methodology. This study will be using multiple approaches study, which is the design and development research design. The design and development of an application in this study are based on the ADDI instructional design model, which is analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. This approach provides researchers with useful and clearly defined stages for the effective application of instruction. In the analysis and design phase, document analysis will be used to collect data, which all of the collected documents related to the topics will then be analyzed and interpreted. While in the implementation phase, testing application occur to collect the data. And lastly, in the evaluation phase, interview will help to collect the data. As for the instrument, we as a researcher ourselves will be the main instrument in this study. In addition, the software to develop and design the application such as Mobbing Cube and Adobe Illustrator will be used in this study or specifically in the design phase. Next, the sample or participants involved in this study are the informations collected, 5 to 10 participants in the implementation phase, and the lecturers as participants in the evaluation phase. As for the data analysis, assessment on the identified document to gather information occur in analysis phase. Next, the application design and development process will be analyzed respectively in the design and development phase. As for the implementation phase, application performance analysis involved, while usability analysis occur in the last phase, which is evaluation phase.